happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. Boy, I know y'all saw him last night. I know you saw Travis Hunter ball. Travis Hunter put on a show, y'all. Travis Hunter is him. But the crazy thing about it is, the Jaguars still ain't using this man the way they could use him. The Jaguars really could have a superstar. I'm talking about that everybody in the NFL talking about, but they're not using him the way they should. Now, I'm glad they winning. They are 4-1. They did beat the Chiefs. And I was telling my mama too last night, I'm noticing something about the NFL. It's about the last five, they want the finale. They want a finale in these games. They won't like the NBA. You know how the NBA, you could be up and you could be tired, and then right to the end, then it's like the teams start boom, 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 boom. Well, that's what the NFL is starting to do too now, and I'm realizing that. So I seen it versus the Browns, and I seen it on the Browns game twice. Browns versus Green Bay, Browns versus Minnesota. Then last night, Jaguars versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all, they are trying to make these games entertaining for the last few minutes. I guess they keep it close, and then they try to decide, like, hey, who gonna take it from there? I don't know if they telling them this or what, but that's what the last few games look like that I seen. But Travis Hunter is him, that we know. But the NFL still ain't maximizing this boy, man. They're not using him the correct way. But I'm happy that they are allowing him, because I think he started on the defensive side. I think he started. And I'm pretty sure he started at wide receiver. So we only seeing a piece of Travis. Like, we not seeing all of Travis. And I'm not mad. I know this a long season. But they got to open him up some more. I think one game they opened him up, and that was the Houston game. They gave a breakdown of his plays and stats and all that, offense and defense. Houston was the most used he ever been. When he on offense, that ball need to be going to him, y'all. He needs to leave the game. He needs to leave every game with at least 6 to 8 catches. I know you got BT. Let BT get his too. I know you got the running backs. You got 2 running backs that's like that. Okay, get them their carries. Get BT his catches. Get Washington his catches. But the Jaguars, it look like they got a squad. It look like. Now, I don't know if they're going to make a real run, but right now in the month of September first 2 weekends of, because now we're on the second weekend of October. No, they just played their game off of the October. So the first weekend in October, because they coming off the weekend they played on Monday, they solid. They solid, y'all. They solid. Selmo, hey, appreciate it. You said Shador is straight in Cleveland. His time is coming. He's learning, he's earning, and he's discerning. He's burning. Hey, yeah. He getting it in. Hey, he is that boy. We waiting on him. You know we waiting on him. I'm trying to get up there to the first game he started. But y'all, I'm glad that we seen Travis shine. But Travis really shined off of really, honestly, 2 plays, really? Like, really came down to like 2 plays. He had that big old catch when he jumped over everybody. And then he had to play when he caught the ball and said, yeet, one guy missed. One guy missed, and he took off. So we ain't getting the max of Travis. The Jaguars, I don't know if they scared to open up that can on him and let him do what he do, or they don't want to. But either way, I want to see the coach prime Travis. I want to see that coach prime Travis. I'm glad it was a Monday night. I'm glad the whole world got to sit down, relax, take your time, and enjoy Travis Hunter making plays. But I think it was only 2 big plays, which they were real big plays, but, you know, I want more of him. He is a baller. He is that guy, but I want more. I want Jacksonville to say, hey, let's get him the ball like quick. Let's get him the ball quick, but also, man, if you got to play fake that thing, man, run that thing, hit it, and turn around and throw it. If you got to play fake that thing, play fake it. But I need to see more of Travis Hunter, offense and defense. Offense and defense. Now, on defense, he had that play versus Travis Kelce. He was there. I don't know if it was bad ball or not, because Travis Kelce, if it would have been a different kind of ball, he probably would have caught it. But either way, he was there. Now, he defended some other plays. So he getting his, but they got to put that ball up to him. They got to put that ball up to him. They got to stop thinking like he like a, well, I ain't going to say that because Shador used to give it to him too. Okay, he can do the little slot stuff. But at the same time, get your slot stuff, take my boy deep. And if you're going to do the slot, this the NFL, you got to treat this differently. Get it to where when he shake one person, he out of there. Because you seen what he did yesterday. Had it, bye, bye. And he was up the road. But they, you know, it was the pursuit got him. So I'm thankful that we really all got to see Travis last night. The NFL or Jacksonville, they still not maximizing them, y'all. That's the only thing about it. We know how this man operate. This man have about 7, 8, 9, 10 catches a game. And then that's when you fully seeing Travis. Then they might throw at him here or there. That's when you see Travis, when he in there a lot. They're not giving us a lot. I don't know why, but okay, he did kind of like tweak on a play. Like I guess he was chasing old boy, and old boy got that gas. He run that 4-2 or 4-1, so he had to open up. But still, Jaguars, use my boy. You use my boy right. When you use him right, the situation gonna change. But other than that, you slowing him down. You slowing him down. Let me see what y'all talking about. Miss Brown, what's good? KO, what's happening? Ty, what's happening? TP? D, you say he's a baller. They still not. Yeah, listen, they're not maximizing Travis. I believe if they maximize Travis, they'll maximize themselves. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, y'all. If he maximize it, then we good. But they ain't maximizing him. I want them to maximize him. Ms. Campbell, you say, good morning, Colin. You say that was an exciting game. It was, and at the end, we're going to talk about that. At the end of the game, y'all, my mom had called me about 5 minutes left. She said, Cole, what you think going to happen? I say, Mom, the way they keep doing these games, they try to make it very entertaining to the end. I say, so they probably going to let the Chiefs come back. And then, you know, They probably let the Chiefs come back. They let the Chiefs come back. Then it was like a minute and something left. Then the Jaguars drove down and scored. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they doing both. They doing both. They just trying to have the NFL like the NBA excitement right now. They trying to make the NFL like the NBA excitement. Shannon, what's good? JP, Ryan Nicole, Kimberly, what's good? Rachel, what's happening? Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what made me get some gas station peanuts yesterday for my son. Whoo, goodness. Y'all, when I tell you it's doing something to my stomach, God, dog, I never, ever eat gas station peanuts again. Whoo, I don't care what my son asks me, I'd never go do that again. Boy, like my stomach, boy. JP, what's good? I love CC. KO, you say nephew was on fire. He was, but they ain't maximizing my boy. They got to be able to maximize my dog. CB, you say Travis got the moves. Yeah, he'll break you off. Hit it, yeah, he'll break you off. JB, what's happening? See, old, you say the game was 5. Y'all, just start looking at these NFL games. They try to make it a thriller right at the end. I don't know if this by design or what, but it's working. And keep everybody on their toes. Like, I knew it. As soon as it got to the last 5 minutes, I say, Mom, they finna have this game go. You never know how it's finna go. She said, why you say that? I just say you don't, because You had the other day, the Browns had the game to the end, and then they lost. MJ, what's good? Regina E, never again. Never. Hey, JB, stomach, man, I'm talking about, I'm feeling it. It's like it's cutting this way, flipping that way, turning that way. Whoo, goodness. JP, you say then the Browns need to get a clue. Very boring play. Well, it was boring, but remember at the end, they allowed Minnesota to start. Everybody went to, it was like fireworks. It's like at the end of the game, they trying to do fireworks. I love CC, it's something. It's something. Ms. Robinson, yeah, they got me. I never get got like that again. All right, you say 12 is him? Yeah. Hey, JB, appreciate it. Shannon, yeah, shot, yeah, hey, y'all. Well, my son will never get me again like that. RS, what's good? Jay Will. Miss Claire, you say it was definitely entertaining at the end. It's like that's what the NFL on now. They like, man, look, NBA do it, why can't we do it? So they doing it. I don't know how they make it translate to football, but they do. They like, hey, it's 5 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Hey, I need y'all to work it. I need y'all to go down and score. I need the other team to either go down and score or try to score. I need to look real close. So that's what they've been doing as of lately. Double R, you say they don't want any of Deion's crew to shine because they own them. Well, you know, Jimmy caught this pass. Everybody working. Jay Will, you say they working him into it, Cola. They not rushing him. Yeah. What, we 5 games in? Yeah. So I guess they taking their time with Travis, but I would like to see more of, at least if we ain't going to get to see that much on defense, at least give me about 8. Give me about 7 catches at the minimum. Give me about 7 catches and I'll take that. Hey, Matt, appreciate it. MC, you say drink some ginger ale or lemon water to clear your stomach. I'm finna go ask somebody now if they got ginger ale. Goodness gracious. Kathy, you say Coach Prime is proud of Travis. He is, but he looking at him like the Jags. Jags, y'all could call me and I can tell you how to use the man. I done been in the league. I know how the league operate. Tell me how you practice. How y'all practice? I know how y'all practice, but just tell me how y'all practice in Jacksonville. All right, cool. This how you running. So it is what it is. JP, what's good? Clyde, you say Travis held his own against Kelsey. He did. I'm surprised the Jaguars doing this good. Curtis, you say who would take Coach Prime's place if he go out for a while? He would have to name one of the DCs. Well, you ain't got to name a DC. He could name Rob Livingston or Pat Shermer, or he could name Kevin Mathis. Them would be my 3. Now, if, what's my boy name? Byron Leftwich. If Byron Leftwich is still there, they could name him. Now, I don't know if they will, but they could. Because Byron Leftwich is, a future coach, not a future coach, but a future head coach. Now, see, the only thing is, does he want that interim tag or I switch for you type of love? Like, I don't know if he wanted, but it'll give him a taste of college if he ever wanted to, like, be down here in college. Life, you say he will have Big Dog from IMG as his head coach. Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't know if he'll make him. He could. Clyde, you say T.C. Taylor at Jackson State would be a great replacement for Deion. Nah, it ain't gonna get the same energy. Coach Prime like a one in a lifetime type of coach. Wherever he go is hot. He make the spot hot. But everybody else, they have to grow into their victories. They have to grow into that guy. Like, he balling at Jackson State. His next move would be like another Mississippi school, I believe. Like, maybe a Southern Miss if that was open, but it ain't because they just got somebody. Then, like, maybe a Mississippi State type situation where you just upgrade gradually. Now, even Mike got to go, he got to ball out where he at. Miss Platinum, what's good? Play for Keys. You said, Colin, I know you're... Yeah, look, yeah. Hey, listen. It was hitting me at the moment, boy. I done survived that little scratch right there. I just gotta, hey, I'm gonna get that ginger ale though. Monet, you said Patrick Mahomes barely threw the ball near Travis. Trout special. He's special, but at the same time, for us to see Travis the way we want to see him, we got to see him with that ball in his hand. And that's on offense. They got to throw him the ball where he could, like he got to get out there and grind, but they ain't giving it to him. Kurt, you say Travis will get his time. He will. But is the Jaguars for real this year? Like, is the Jaguars really finna be that good? Like, they look like they got something. Amar, what's happening? Hey, Tia, what's good? It look like they got something. Maurice, you say, I'm not surprised, but they're not Coach Prime either here. Correct. Yeah, you right. You right. Ain't nobody just... Coach Prime. He is who he is. He is who he is. JB, you say, I love seeing the lady he met on... Yeah, on the plane. That was nice. Well, I laugh because I say, I bet when he go over there by, he going to treat her like that's his grandmama or something. And that's just how he treat her, like, hey, grandma, what's up? He might even call her that. Rachel, you say Trevor Lawrence doing too much. Lil Mama G, I think Trevor Lawrence did solid. You know what I don't understand? And I don't want to be that person. So I got to make sure when I see stuff that I don't like when people do towards another player, I'm not that person as well when I'm doing stuff. So I seen a guy that I guess he been out for a while, had talk shows and all that, and Trevor Lawrence had ran past the line, and he said Trevor Lawrence doing Trevor Lawrence type things. I didn't like that. I ain't like that. I don't want to be no negative person. So yeah, I love CC. Right. So I'm like, even when I got a critique, yes, but I don't want to comfort people like that. Like, why you saying he doing Trevor Lawrence thing? Like, I ain't like that. So I was like, as God continue to increase me, I don't want to have the audience and the mic and I do stuff to kind of push people down. I don't want to be like that. Now, I get it if I'm critiquing the play, but, you know, I don't know. I kind of didn't like that. I don't know what made me catch that, but I ain't like that. It's just like sometimes when they get on there. See, that's why I try to watch what I'm saying about Joe. But I know Joe old, and Joe just not like that. DG played a solid game. So I gave everybody their credit. It's just, I don't know, you ain't got to try to tap people down. You say Lawrence is more of a runner than a passer? He big. Now, I know that. He real big. I was telling my daughter, I said, you say baking soda for my stomach? I'm about to get it right. Monet, you say Lawrence. Lawrence big, but I don't know if he more so of a runner. Lil Mama G said Colin. Travis is still early in his career or contact, but I'm thinking you said career. They aren't trying to take a chance. Correct. Now, you right about that. They don't want to lose, and this is young in the season. But also, you got to kind of, like if we got the spotlight, you got to do your thing. You got to do your thing. Ms. Cameron, you say you always try to keep it positive and not go on to people. Yeah, because I know what it is. Hey, look, y'all, I'll be back on at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, it might get ugly, but I think my microphone do so good. I don't even think y'all hear the wind right now blowing. But, hey, I'll be back at 1:40. We're going to ride out by some NFL talk. Might even have a little college, but I know we're going to get in there by the NFL. So, hey, holla at y'all at 1:40. Come back on at 1:40. We're going to ride out. That's in about 2 hours. Holla at y'all. Holla.